Alright, we're on. Wait for some people to get in here. Alright, we got one in. Who's in? Bella. Hello again. Alright, we got one in. Oh man, wait until you guys see this trick. Now, I do this a lot. This trick I got going on here. I do this a lot. And I got really good service here. There's Daddy. You can see I got the bed made. Everything's all made up. It's going to get cold here tonight. Hang in there. Cool. Chilling with the dogs. It's cool. Hey, you know, you can double tap the screen and that gives me a like, and that really helps out. Look at that. You get a bed made. And I'll explain this bed on how I got it all set up here. I'll explain everything. Just hang in there. I'm taking it that it's Lori under Bella. Is that right? I got 3 people in. Hey, if you're in here, yeah, very cool, man. Robert, you see you in here? Very cool. You ain't seen nothing yet. Hey, if you're in here, and I know there's 3 people in here. If you double tap the screen, you'll give me a like button. You'll give me a thumbs up. But wait until you hear this story. This is going to be really cool. I do this situation a lot. Let me know you're in here. I see there's 3 people in here. There's somebody hanging out, ain't telling me. We're just hanging out. We're trying to wait until there's a couple more people in here. Just starting it. I think this is going to be a cool setup if I do this in the evenings. And then you guys get to see my camp and you get to see the actual location of where I'm at. I got a lot of video. As a matter of fact, I got 3 250 gig cards filled with video, but I got to make it to Memphis where I can get electricity, plug my laptop in, and be able to put these videos together. Mike, how you doing? Hello from Kansas City, Missouri. All right. I'm going to give you a general location about where I am right now. We got 6 people. Hey, smash the like button. It's really easy. Double tap the screen and it'll give me a thumbs up, and it's absolutely free, but it helps me out a lot. The algorithms really, the thumbs up really produce an algorithm for me. Lone Wolves, Brian, you're in. Brian, you're gonna love this. Hey, look at this. I got this bed made. So it is 58 degrees here right now. And my general location is a Love's truck stop. And Brian, tell me if I can use that card at the Love's truck stops. Because the shower, that's one thing I'm in real need of. So I'm at a Love's truck stop, and my general location is I'm somewhere near Little Rock, Arkansas. And it's going to get down to 41 degrees tonight. 8 people collecting in here. Yeah. So I'm going to go over some stuff real quick. It's going to get very cold tonight. You notice I got a sheet down on my bed. This bed is 4 inches thick it blows up in a matter of 60 pumps. It has an automatic pump in it. It's 4 inches thick. It's 5.5 inches thick for the pillow, and so I got a sheet down. I got 2 Mexican blankets, 1, 2, and a near zero camp sleeping bag that rolls out as a blanket. And with this thing on, I can go down to 20 degrees. It's 40 degrees in Kansas City. Yeah, right on. Okay, just a pilot. Yep, I get it, man. I get it. We got 14 people in here. Smash it! Just double tap the screen. Double tap the screen or it'll give me a like. It helps out with the algorithms, and it's absolutely free. Just like my camping spot here tonight. Yeah, I know the trick. I'm going to ask a truck driver. There's plenty of them here. The lot is absolutely full. You're expecting snow tonight. Well, I hope I don't get no snow. I still got, 175 miles to go before I am in Memphis. I think it's right around there. Anyway, it might be less than that. I didn't really check. So I just lied to you. I'm not exactly sure. It's somewhere between 150 miles and 170 miles. And I'll be in Memphis, Tennessee. All right. So you guys, this is where it is. There's Teddy. Look at him all snuggled up. I got my camp packs are in here. I'm going to move it nice and slow, Brian. Look, there's a camp pack. This is all my stuff, my water. Everything is off the bike. Everything is off the bike. Are you ready for this, guys? This is going to blow your mind. I do this all the time. I'm trying to read. I'm trying to read the comments as they're coming up. So I'm constantly checking. Just a double tap on the screen, guys. You ready? Here we go. I'm right behind a tractor trailer. You can see them all lined up. I'm going to give you a little glimpse into my world. Is it sneaky? I don't know that it's sneaky. I do it all the time. If he pulls out, I'm in the wide open. The thing is I'm dealing with winds 14 miles an hour, gusting 25. So on a bike, whether you know it or not, that little bit of wind can actually get you blown around. There's the bike. So everything's emptied off of it. And the alarm is set. I have the alarm set. The lights will go off if you even touch it, and it'll blow a horn. Wink, wink. So I know when somebody's around it. But this is where we are. We got 31 people in here. Hey, do me a favor, guys. Throw me a comment. Tell me if you like it. There's Teddy. Double tap that screen and let me know that you like it. It'll give me a thumbs up and it helps with the algorithm. I hate to keep on saying that, but I'm trying to boost this channel as hard as I can. But this is where I'm at. So I am right behind the tractor trailer. I sneak in. I do this all the time. I get right behind the trucks. I don't want to stick out like a sore thumb, but if anybody's been watching, they know that I do. If they would come back here and catch me, normally they don't say a word. They just want to make sure everything's cool. You can see, I'm going to take you down here. You can see how I'm lined up right there. I don't stick out like a sore thumb. I keep my area nice and clean. Don't throw trash on the ground like these guys do. They take all their trash out of their trucks and they just bring it back here and they throw their bags on the ground. But I'm going to show you. I'm not the only person that does this. I'm not the only person. See? Right there, we got a camper. And they're spending the night. So I'm not the only person that does this. It's going to get dark here in a little bit, but I got light. I got a light up there. You can see Teddy. It's going to get dark here in a minute. It's 7 o'clock here. Well, it's about 7:15, so the sun's going to be going down. About 7:30, 7:45, it's going to be dark. Oh yeah, I'm telling you, the way I have that bed set up, so that bed it wasn't cheap to begin with. That near zero sleeping bag, that is not cheap. It's not cheap stuff. But it's what's required of me to be able to live outside all the time. So that mattress that blows up has an R rating of 5. It has a down-filled liner on the bottom that keeps the cold air from coming up through you. So, and then it blows up 4 inches on the mattress, 5.5 inches on the pillow. I'm gonna go back in there, but this is where we are. You can see where I am. Back where all the trucks are. And look, as long as I don't create a commotion or create a problem for anybody, this guy in the truck, I think he already knows I'm back here. Generally, these truckers will come back here and play with Teddy. It's cold tonight, so I'm not expecting that. I'm not expecting any of that kind of activity. Generally when it gets cold, but when it's nice out, they'll sit out. Look, I have already been in a truck stop where we set up a little grill and ran in there and bought hot dogs and hamburgers and came out here and we're grilling hot dogs and hamburgers right out here out back and just having the time of our life. Look, I'm not going to bluff you. I got charcoal. I got charcoal in there. I have a way and means of camping, starting to make my own coffee, make my breakfast, to make a dinner. Look at Teddy. Come on, Teddy. Let's go. Here comes Teddy in. Look, this guy is so cool. Go ahead. You in first. Go ahead. Get in. Good boy. Get up here. Get up here in that warm bed. In that warm bed. Look at that. Look at that. There's Teddy. 28 people. Hey, give me a comment. Let me know you're in here. A double tap that screen, man. It'll give me a thumbs up, man. I'm telling you, it really helps out with the algorithms. It gives me a boost on my site. I'm not being paid to do this, but I sure the hell am trying to entertain all you guys. I know this is an unusual lifestyle. I get it. It's been my whole life is unusual lifestyles. Have you seen any? No, Billy, you stay away from the horses. So, it's I got my mattress down. This is a nice mattress. I sleep very good on this mattress. You can see my packs are all in. I got these thermoses right here contain 2 gallons of water right there alone. I bring everything in. Here's my run bag. So everybody wants to know what my run bag is. So in my run bag, this bag right here, it goes in my saddle bag. This bag right here, if anything were to happen, if I got sick and ended up in the hospital, I got diabetes. It's hypoglycemia. That's what's wrong with my teeth and shit. I got no control over it. I brush my teeth twice a day, but there's nothing I can do. They're breaking, they're brittle, the enamel's coming off. It has nothing to do with drugs or anything like that. I got battery packs. I got 2 of them fully charged. A light I can turn on, right there. But I keep it nice and even back here, man. So this run bag has all the vital information that I need. Even when I go into Mexico, it does not matter. If I go camping somewhere and it's very sketchy, this bag gets separated from me and the motorcycle, this bag gets hidden somewhere close to where I'm camping, but not within the confines of where I'm at. That's just, I'm not, I know I shouldn't really tell everybody that, but it's everything in here is IDs, passports, it's everything that I need to survive if I have to run. If I have to escape a bad condition, this is, I grab this bag and I can haul ass. And you can take the bike and you can take everything I got, but I cannot let this bag leave my hands. It always stays with me. So the temperature tonight is supposed to get, it's actually 57 degrees right now. We got winds blowing 12 to 14 miles an hour, gusting 25 miles an hour. You can see the tent's shaking. The tent's shaking. It'll get shaken. And it's shaking, and I'm hidden behind a row of tractor trailers. I'll give it, for all the guys that just got in here, Teddy, you stay. This is where I'm at. This is what's going on. There's the bike. I'll give you a wider view of it. That's the situation. We got 40 people in here. Wow. This is really cool. Hey, if you're in here, just say hi. Just put in the comments, hi. Let me see who's in here. Come on, guys. Give me a hello or something. Double smack that screen. Give me a like. And that's what it does. If you double tap that screen, it gives me a like. It sets my algorithms up. I mean, this is what I'm after. And I got a long ways to go. I got a long ways to go before I can start making money off YouTube. An extremely long ways to go to make any kind of money off of Facebook. But my lifestyle is really an original life. I am a 100% vagabond. I have no, and I can explain vagabond to you. I can explain it real quick for you. Is vagabond in an easy terms is somebody with no home to return to and no destination in mind. I am just rolling. I'm rolling with the wind. I say it all the time. I'm just a free soul, and I'm chasing the spirit in the sky. And that's exactly what I'm doing. That's my life. That's my life. And I've been doing this off and on all my life, doing really goofy stuff, hiking, train hopping, just all kinds of shit that I have done in my life. It just escalated right into doing this. And some of these people in here also know that at one time I owned a farm and I lived completely off grid in the middle of nowhere, in a tent, in a shipping container. And there you go. I live a very unusual life. I've done some very unusual things in my life. And it seems that 51 people in here. Internet, hi. Come on, guys. Just write down in the comments. Just give me a hello, a hi. Let me see who's in here. We got 51 people. If all 51 of you guys would double tap that screen, I'd have 51 likes up there, and it would be great. And I would appreciate it. It don't cost a dime. It takes a couple seconds to do it. I can tell you. We're going to get dark here in a minute. But right there we are. You can see we're out of Love's. Right there's the gas price, $2.52. I'll give you a general location of where I am. I am in Arkansas, and I'm just outside of Little Rock. And where I am headed is, I am headed towards Memphis, Tennessee. I'm going to go to the east side of Memphis, Tennessee. I'm going to meet up with a buddy of mine, do a little bit of work. I got to make some money. I ain't begging, and I ain't telling anybody what to do, but I'm damn near broke. I'm damn near broke. But I'm surviving. This ain't the first time. I know how to manipulate myself. I can find work. I often find work. I'm looking to get to Memphis and do some work. I'm going to do some HVAC work. Eric, right here. Sleep well, yeah. Yeah, Eric, it's 57 degrees right now. By morning, it is supposed to be down to 41 degrees. There we are. This is where we're at. So I snuck in another truck stop. I am very used to doing this. It is a very common habit of mine. It just, things become accessible really fast. All right, we got Bob Hunt. I don't know how to say your last name. Hi from San Francisco. Right on, Bob. Then we got. How many Waffle Houses fights have you been in? How many Waffle House fights have I been in? I've never been in a Waffle House fight. I don't really frequent that place. Not for any particular reason. I don't know. I've only been to Waffle House like 4 or 5 times in my entire life. Teddy. But I will tell you this. I was just down in Mexico. As a matter of fact, 4 weeks ago, I was just outside of Guadalajara. I was southwest of Guadalajara, and I got beat up by 4 people. They literally handed me my ass. No joke. They broke 3 ribs. I mean, they were kicking me on the ground, and then they emptied my pockets. Luckily, they didn't do anything to Teddy, and that ain't the first time. Things have happened to me camping wild like this. Not at a truck stop, but in very odd places. They always seem to find me. They don't always find me. Hey, and you guys, check this out. Last night's spot, remember I was saying about how I camped out in the open like that? So this morning at 9 o'clock, Teddy, come on down this way, buddy. We're down here. 9 o'clock this morning, a Texas Highway Patrol officer spotted my motorcycle and pulled up in there, and then discovered I had a tent behind it. And he said, "Hey, what's going on?" And I said, "Hey, I was just tired last night. I got tired riding the wind, this, that, and the other thing. And I decided to put up camp. And I explained my situation. I explained who I am. I explained my lifestyle." And he thought that was cool as ever. I did get some video of it. I can't be throwing you everything. I got to make videos. Daddy, come on. Come on, T. Come on, buddy. Come on. So Teddy and I have already eaten. I got here a little bit early, and I kind of just played around before I stuck this camp up. Come on, boy. Come on, get in here. Honey, I'm home. Hey, look. Don't tell my mom I'm doing this kind of stuff. You can tell her whatever you want. I've always lived on the wild end of life. So nothing should really ever surprise anybody in my direct family or my direct friends. Who else we got in? I'm sorry that happened to you. Do you carry protection on you, pepper spray or something? So this is how it works in Mexico. You are not allowed to carry a gun. As far as carrying in the United States, I'm going to say that sometimes I do. I have people that have weapons of mine and they're holding on to them. And when I get to certain areas, I can pick them up and I can carry them with me. So I don't have a federal license to carry, and and the license jumping from state to state to carry a concealed weapon is kind of goofy. Some states will make you unload the weapon, and an unloaded weapon doesn't buy you nothing but death, because by the time you get it and chamber everything up, that they pretty much got you. So there's this and that, but I'll tell you what I do carry, and I can show you this. And I am allowed to carry this. You're not allowed to have a knife any bigger than 3 fingers long in Mexico. Especially now you're going to see Mexicans run around with them, and that is completely fine. They get away with it, but do not expect to get away with it as a gringo. I know you do not expect, but I do carry this. So, and I am allowed to carry this into Mexico. This is allowed into Mexico. I know it's a knife, and it's longer than 3 fingers. 3 fingers. If the knife is longer than 3 fingers, you're not allowed to carry it in Mexico. But it is considered a tool. It is considered a tool. I'm going to show you what it is. It's a 2.5. This is what it is. So you can see the saw blades across the top, and that's what makes this a tool. So if you go across the border and you just have a blade, that's illegal. They can confiscate it and throw your ass in jail. But if it's got saw blades on top, now it's described as something completely different, and it becomes a tool. And that's what it's got to be. That's the only way to really safeguard your ass. A pocket knife any longer than 3 fingers, and that's illegal. Now, I'm not saying that I haven't carried one in there bigger than 3 fingers. I do, but I keep it stashed pretty deep. Dirt Bike Boys. Cool vids, man. Appreciate it. I certainly appreciate it. 83 people in here. My goodness. You guys, it's killing me. So I messed around with YouTube a long time ago on the farm, and then I kind of dropped out of it. So there's a lot that goes in to doing YouTube and Facebook, and you would be surprised how much time that it sucks out of me. But I've went full tilt this time. I'm going full tilt. I'm showing you everything. I'm not hiding one thing from you. I'm doing these lives, and I'm going to continue to do these lives. I'm going to call them the Camp Story live shows. That's what I came up with, because it is. It's a camp. It's a story. I get to read your comments. If there's anything you want to know about me, have you been jumped in the USA? Robert wants to know if I've been jumped in the USA. I have been. So, and I haven't really told my family this, and the reason why sometimes I don't inform people right away of certain situations is because they get really erratic, upset, and it's hurry up and get out of there, and so I go to some pretty dangerous places. I've been to some very dangerous places in Mexico. I've been in the state of Sinaloa, where the Sinaloa cartel is. I've been in Guadalajara, where the new generation, the NJNG cartel, it's considered the new generation. And I've been pushed out of the state of Sinaloa just this last year due to the cartel forcing me to leave. I've ran into cartel. I have made friends with other people in the cartel. But talking about the United States, I have been jumped. There's times that I do hobo camps, and not that I camp right on top of them, but a hobo camp is generally close to train tracks, they're train hoppers, and I know some, and I've done that before, and I know the operation. But that doesn't guarantee that I'm always going to be safe. That's right. Yeah, give a hoot. Go ahead and subscribe. You wouldn't believe what I can throw at you. This is going to be a pretty amazing channel. I'm going to take you places normally people on vacation will not go. I do go to vacation spots. I go to some really cool spots, and I travel outside of the United States. This year, my goal was to make it all the way down to Panama, but because of the migration, things were not good. Even coming out of Mexico, it was not easy, and it was not a good thing. As far as going any further than New Mexico, going south into Honduras, Guatemala, and all that, the borders were very, very, we'll say, very, very excited with illegal activities, some in which could kill you. And I have friends down through those countries, and they advised me not to come in. It was just a very big risk. So I stayed in Mexico, and I traveled around. Eric is cool. Well, I appreciate it. Do you go deer hunting? I do go deer hunting. I have been deer hunting. I owned property in Tennessee long before I got started doing this ordeal right here. And we used to hunt all the time. I hunted all the time. Let's see Teddy, please. You got it. You want to see Teddy? Cool at him. Look at Teddy. Teddy's tired. One is we've been riding all day in high winds at 60 miles an hour, and he just got done eating. But there's Teddy. He's ready to lay down. Teddy, come on up here. Get in bed, buddy. Come on. Get up here. I don't know why you're down there. I gave you this whole part of the bed right there, buddy. Look, there he is. There's Teddy. Teddy is the love of my life. I often say this. Teddy has probably saved my life. As far as being or having something that I need to be responsible to. So, I mean, I'm going to tell you the truth. I do party, and sometimes it's off the rocker. But because of Teddy, that has really slowed down and has been minimalized. But there has been times that I have been, we'll just say, in an open field type of thing. I have been around some 1% patches. And no one particular patch, but around some patches, and I've been around some clubs, and it's been a very, we'll say, exciting situation sometimes. It's, respect from Trinidad West Indies. Damn right, Trinidad, West Indies. I'm hollering at you. We got 62 people in the room, but we only got 14 likes. Double tap that screen for me, man. Set that algorithm on fire for me. It'll really help me out. It takes 2 seconds, and it really boosts everything I'm doing. But I'm glad you're in here from Trinidad, West Indies. There was a time in my life that I used to, now I'm talking, this was a long time ago, I used to shoot skip on a CB radio with 500 watts of extra power, and I used to talk all the way in. Well, I've talked to Trinidad, I've talked to Jamaica, I've talked to Yugoslavia, I've talked into China, I've talked into tons of countries. It was a long time ago. It was a fascination that I had, and it's part of, I guess, It's all about this travel thing I have in my head. I see the hearts rolling. I see them rolling. We got 15 likes and 44 people. Darla, how you doing, Darla? Take my hand and take my mind. Are you homeless? I am homeless. So let me explain my homeless situation. I don't have a home, but I don't consider myself homeless. I'm home free. I am as free as the spirit in the wind. I do have a Cash App account that people do help sponsor me. I don't get anything from YouTube or Facebook, but what I do is I have a tremendous amount of experience in construction, electrical, plumbing, and I've done tons of farm work, and I'm a heavy equipment operator, and I do bounce jobs. I do bounce jobs to pay for my way. I've been doing this long before I ever did Facebook or YouTube, and all the money that I ever made is what produced what I'm doing today. There's a Harley out there that I ride. That Harley does not come free. I got to pay insurance, I got to pay registration, I got to buy gas. So there's plenty of things. I got to buy this guy food. There's plenty of things that I have to do to keep my life going. I do bounce jobs. As a matter of fact, I'm going to tell you what I'm doing. I'm headed to Memphis, Tennessee. I got a very good buddy there. So if you're in Memphis, when we get there, I'll let him explain his business. But he's a HVAC. I'm going there and I'm going to help him. I'm hoping to make some money. That'll drive a little bit of money, and that'll help me get to Pennsylvania. And I'm headed towards York, Pennsylvania, and when I get there, those people can explain for themselves what I'm doing. But there's a marina there. A lot of people that know me know about it. You're in a truck stop in the Grapevine. So anybody knows Lone Wolves on Wheels? This dude I've hung out. He can verify that I support myself. This Lone Wolves on Wheels is a YouTuber. I've stayed on his property. I've done work on his property. I've done work for a shop that they have. And I support myself. And he can verify that. There's plenty of people that can verify that I do not run on the government dollar. I'm not saying that I haven't touched a food bank, but I do not run on the government dollar. I completely support myself. I will find work if it comes down to begging for work, but I do not beg for money. Homeless by choice. That's right. So, and it says it across my hands. I am a vagabond. I gotta hold this camera, but I am a vagabond. I am a 100% vagabond. I'm not homeless. I'm home free. With that is I lose a lot of responsibilities and things that keep me under pressure, and I get to go and travel all over Canada, United States, Mexico, Central America, and I've been as far as Peru. And the first time homeless I see with the Harley and who is working. Good luck out there. Appreciate it. And it's not so much good work. It's not so much good luck. My life is based on will, want, and drive. It takes those three things. I don't care what you do in life. It takes those three things to survive. And I'll be honest with you. So the lifestyle that I chase is a very ancient lifestyle. I get into an Inca Aztecia lifestyle, and the 3 laws of life are honor, respect, and responsibility. And so you must have honor in yourself, and you must honor those people in front of you, and honor the people that have left you and are behind you. You have to respect yourself, and you have to respect the rights of everybody around you. Everybody is a free person, and you got to respect that. You got to respect what they want, what they're after, and as long as they have no harm towards me, I have nothing bad to say about them. And then responsibility. You always got to be responsible for yourself, for your action, for the things you say, for the things you do, and for the way you walk in life. Yeah, hell yeah. That's right, Brian. Killer choices, dude. Yeah, it's a very and it's been going on for quite a long time. I've been chasing the Inca Aztecia lifestyle. I know Eric right here. I know his family chases a very ancient lifestyle as far as an Indian situation. You can see a lot of my tattoos on my hands all describe an Indian or an Aztecia life. You can go on my Facebook, on my YouTube. You can see the tattoos that I have on my arms and on my hands. And there's more to come. They'll get there when I get the money to do it. Have you ever hopped a train? I have hopped a train. I have hopped a train many times. I used to hang out with hobos. As a matter of fact, I've ran with a hobo that is very popular in the train hop world. He has been deceased now for 2 years. His name was Shoestring. He is on YouTube. He does have a Facebook, but he ran a YouTube channel. I've ran with him pretty many times. So yeah, I've hopped trains. So Zinky wants me to shout out a friend, Tyler Albers. I hope that's right. It's his birthday. Happy birthday, Tyler! And we are big fans. I appreciate you. I'm glad you're in here. I'm glad. Look, I appreciate you guys so much. You wouldn't believe it. What I'm doing takes a lot of work to do. All this posting stuff on YouTube, posting stuff on Facebook, making videos, doing short clips, doing reels. That all takes a lot of time, and it takes money. As a matter of fact, I carry a 15-inch laptop. I have a pad. My phone. I got to pay for this phone. I got to pay for the service, and I got to pay when I leave the country. It even costs me more to operate this phone and to be able to put all this stuff up on the internet. And I'm glad you guys all enjoy it. I'm not busting you about what it takes. I'm just letting you know what it takes for me to do this. Now sing. What do you want me to sing? Oh, you want me to sing Happy Birthday? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Here's a candle, blow it out. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Hey, look, never take anything serious from me unless I'm telling you I am absolutely serious about something. Damn, we're on here 45 minutes. And we still got 51 people in the house. We got 19 likes, and I know there can be more. Double tap the screen, and it'll just feed me like you would not believe. Yo, seriously, drop your PayPal. I got a Cash App. You can go on my Facebook and see the Cash App. If you look in the description or in my bio on YouTube or Facebook, you can find my Cash App. It's there. It's available. What it is it's $ Twisted Life Freedom. All one word. It's $ Twisted Life Freedom. And if you donate, like many others, look, I also have something up there. It's called a treat for Teddy. If you donate money and on my Cash App and you say, this is a treat for Teddy, I'll guarantee you, I don't touch it for myself, and Teddy gets every bit of it. I can't prove it outside of, you'll see your name and you'll see the stuff I get and you'll see the receipt for it. That's all I can do. Look, I don't have no reason to cheat him. He eats long before I do. If you've seen my videos, if you've seen the things, you can see I buy sandwiches, I buy this, I buy that, and Teddy eats before I do, all the time. Thanks for the response on the train hopping. If you're ever in Georgia on the East Coast, I got a warm meal and a room for. Appreciate you. So this is the way it works. A lot of times I don't know the direction that I'm going, but I'm going in a direction. But if you follow me and become a friend on Facebook, I post constantly where I am and where I think I'm going. And if I am in your area, without a doubt, you hit me up. You can hit me up. I check my Facebook all the time. I stop about every 40 to 60 miles while riding because I got to let Teddy get out. He needs to go to the bathroom. I smoke a cigarette, get something to drink. Teddy gets something to eat. We get a little exercise. I'm not lazy. And I check all that stuff. I try to respond to everything that everybody does. Check my history. So, I'm going to mess up your name, but we'll just say 77 in Georgia. If I'm in your area and you see me on Facebook and I'm even close to you, within 100 miles, you contact me and I'll do what I can to make it possible to swing by. And I'll put you on a video. I'll put you on Facebook. I'll put you on YouTube. And I appreciate doing things like that because I like to see the people that are following me. I love to hang out. Lone Wolves on Wheels is Brian. He can vouch for that. Great singing. Well, I don't know about that. There's Teddy. I'm telling you, Teddy is wore out. When he rides on the gas tank and we're doing a straight 60 mile an hour without wind, that's good exercise for him. He's balancing himself the whole time on the gas tank. Now, I have skid resistant tape on the gas tank so that he doesn't slide around. But he's riding like that for hundreds of miles sometimes 50 miles, sometimes hundreds of miles. And that's a lot of exercise for a little dog. And he just ate. We just ate. There he is. He is tired. I don't know if you can see him down there, but he is sleepy. I'm going to turn the light on for you. Let me get a flashlight. Let me get a flashlight here. And I'll show you Teddy. There's Teddy. He's tired. He's a tired little boy right now. He's completely wore out. We ate, we went for a walk. This boy gets everything that he needs. Without a doubt. Without a doubt. All right, darling. We'll see you later. Thanks for coming up. Have a good night. I think it's dead. You think Teddy's dead? Yeah, he's dead. He's dead tired. Teddy and Eric camped on my hill in the Sierras They were awesome. We camped on the side of a mountain on the western side of California, in the Sierra Mountains, on this fellow's property. He can 100% vouch for me. I afford myself. I am very respectful for anybody that lets me camp on their property. I've done work for him. I've done work in a store. I've done work on his property. And I've stayed there for quite a while. What was I there? Was I there for like 3 weeks or something? I believe I was there for like 3 weeks. We're on this thing for 50 minutes. I can't believe it. Eastern side of... All right, the eastern side of California. That's right. I'm messing up. Eastern side of California, but on the western side of the Sierras. On the western side of the Sierra mountain range. I believe that's correct. If it's not far, it's not far from the PCT, the Pacific Crest Trail. Think, when you get the chance, you should put your... I don't have a Vim. I don't have Vim. I have Cash App. I'm sorry. And I'm going to be quite frank about it. I'm really new to all this. A lot of what you see is what I'm learning. I do have a Cash App. I know I gotta get myself set up with a Vim, and there's a couple other ones that I should get myself set up with. But it's all a learning curve, and I'm just now finally getting used to how Cash App works. So one thing at a time, that's all I can handle. You gotta imagine how busy my life really is. I'm not just going from one spot to the next. It takes a lot of time to get from spot to spot, record a lot of things, make videos, do all the reels and shorts and video clips for Facebook and videos for YouTube. I'm one person. I don't have anybody that helps me. I don't have nobody that backs me up. I don't have no other buddy that edits videos or produces videos for me. I do everything on my own, and I try to do the best I can, and I'm learning everything as I go. Wasted TV. Cool fucking name. You said earlier you were in Georgia? No, I'm not in Georgia. I am in Arkansas and currently just outside of Little Rock. But I'm on the move. I'm hoping to, if the weather is good, it's going to be cold tomorrow. I got my jacket stolen when I was in Sayulita, Mexico, so I'm without a jacket, but I'm piling on every piece of clothes I got. Currently, I got a pair of sweats on, I got a pair of light shorts on, I got a pair of heavy shorts on, and I got a pair of long pants on, and I got 5 shirts on. And look, so the wind doesn't blow up my sleeve, I got the sleeves taped shut. Yeah. You said, okay, let me know if you got my donation. Alright, I can't do it right now, but I will let you know, Bill. And I appreciate it right off the bat. I so appreciate anybody that donates anything to me. I don't care if it's $1. I really don't care. It can be $1. That doesn't really matter to me, because $1 times however much is that much money. And I'm going to be completely honest with you. It doesn't take much for me to live. I buy food. I really don't pay to camp, and that's why you see me jump around and camp. I camp in the woods. I camp in the desert. I camp in the jungle. I camp in vagrant spots. I camp where I can because I try to camp for free. So I need food and I need gas and I need dog food and 9 times out of so as far as dog food goes, I got plenty of dog food. I've had 2 major sponsors hit me $10 a piece, and it's on Facebook. You can see their names, and I've bought stuff for Teddy, not just treats, but at $10 a piece. That buys some treats. He does like treats. Normally eats whatever I eat, but I will tell you this: I'm looking to make some money. I got to hop some jobs. I got my registration is due. My insurance will be due in 2 months. Next month, my registration is due. Now, I know it's not very much. The 2 of them together will probably cost me $130. But I got to put new tires on the bike. I got to do an oil change. I got to do, and I'm not saying this because I'm e-bagging. I'm not e-bagging. I'm going to work, and I'm going to make the money to do all these things. Does Teddy have a jacket? So Teddy doesn't have a jacket. And what I do is I have an old sweatshirt, and if it comes down to me riding for Teddy, I put that, if I even notice that he's acting cold, Teddy and I have a very special language between us. But if he indicates that he is getting cold, I will put that on him, and I remove him from the gas tank, and I put him down in his kangaroo pouch, and I'll zip him in tight so that just his head hangs out. If it's extremely cold, I will tuck him all the way in. He doesn't necessarily like it, but I reduce the speed that I'm going, and I reduce the amount of miles that I do. So those are some of the things that I do to make it more comfortable for Teddy. And it makes it more comfortable for me. So tell me about the page a bit. Like I said, I'm just scrolling. So I have a YouTube page or a YouTube account, which that's what you're watching through, and it shows my life as a motorcycle vagabond. I'm traveling on a 2005 Harley Davidson Sportster Custom. It's got a shitload of miles on it. I ain't gonna fool you. I can't even tell you how many miles it's got on it because the odometer's been broken for a long time. Some days it works and some days it don't. But I'm showing you my life as I travel as a motorcycle vagabond. I know a lot of people call themselves vagabonds, but they have homes in which they return to, and that in emergencies they have places to go. A true vagabond does not, and that is what I am. I am a true vagabond. The definition of a vagabond is one that has no home to return to and no destination clearly set. And I just travel. I travel all over. I travel through Canada, the United States, Mexico, and Central America currently. There's Teddy. He is so tired. Teddy Bone. He is so tired. So, and on my Facebook page, it is Twisted Life. I am Twisted Life on YouTube. I am Twisted Life on Facebook. You can punch it in. I'll guarantee you it'll come up in a video, in a search, or in a short. On Facebook, it'll come up. But I'm throwing my whole life out there. I throw my whole life out there. I'm not hiding nothing. I'm giving you the full throttle of my life. The good, the bad, the ugly. Sex, drugs, and rock and roll. I mean, I'm giving you everything. There's no doubt about it. I have nothing to hide, everything to gain, and it's I'm exploiting myself to the entire world. Glad to see Teddy's paralyzed. He is paralyzed. He's not paralyzed. This boy is so good. This boy, he is my whole world. My absolute whole world. He is really tired. I think we did about 120 miles today. But we did it in a shitload of wind. And through the later part of the evening in the cold. And this is why we're sitting at a pilot truck stop. I was on this for several years, and I understand the vagabond that so I have lived a very wild vagabond life. I've been a backpack hiker. I have been a train hopper. I've train hopped, and I have been riding on this motorcycle for a very long time now. All in which are vagabond lifestyles. I owned land in Tennessee in which I did not live in a house. I lived in a tent for many years, and I even lived in a shipping container. Why? The question is, King Al X7. The question is, why should anyone care? No hate. It's just a serious question. I don't understand the question fully. Why should anyone care about what? My life or what I'm doing? Or define your question a little bit more, and I can answer it. I don't have a problem answering any question. Where am I at? Currently, right now, I am just outside Little Rock, Arkansas, and I'm headed towards Memphis, Tennessee. Interesting, a motorcycle, that is great. Yeah, I travel on a Harley. So, I mean, right there it is. Teddy, you stay. You can see I'm heading back here. I'm in a truck stop. Right there it is. I'm in a Love's. I'm in a truck stop. I'm hidden behind trucks. Right there's my Harley. You can see. I'll get out here some. You can see I've traveled all over the place. I've been in Oregon. I've been in the Baja. I've been all over the place. There's my own sticker. I got to order more. You can see the sticker. You can see all the stickers from all over the place that I've traveled. Sayulita, Mexico. There's the Mexican sticker. There's stickers everywhere on this motorcycle from all over the place. Everywhere. There's La Paz, Mexico, in the Baja. Here's stuff. What's this? This is Crater Lake. Crater Lake. That's in Oregon. But yeah, there it is. There's Wyoming. I mean, I've been all over the place. San Pancho, in the Baja. So, and I am a member of a couple different little motorcycle groups down in Mexico. You can see right here. There's the tent. These are tractor trailers. I'm at a Love's truck stop. Don't tell my mom. Don't call the cops. Now, actually, Love's will let you do this. It's just that I try to stay very discreet. I'm going to close up. I got to close this up. It's starting to get windy, and it's actually starting to get cold. I bet you it's getting down to about 50 degrees. I can't believe I'm in here this long. I'm in here an hour and 5 minutes. And I'll stay here as long as you guys want me to. You keep on throwing me questions, I'll keep on answering them. Memphis, Tennessee. Let me do one thing real quick. I'm going to sit this phone down. I got to close this up. It is starting to get breezy and it's starting to get cold. This tent actually holds heat very well. Man, I'm in a fight with this thing. I don't know why. Man, I'm in a fight with that thing. I don't know why. It's really being a bugger. But, yeah, so anyway, yeah, I'm headed to Memphis. Who else we got in here I can answer? Hey, bro, just wondering about your diet. How do you keep yourself healthy? All right, you want to know about my food situation? I do have diabetes. I have a form of diabetes. I'm hypoglycemic, which means I guess there is a medicine, but I have a very good diet. I eat tons of fruit, tons of vegetables. They're actually cheap and readily available all over. I maintain my diabetes with natural honey. And if you look it up, natural honey. I mean, if you follow me, you'll see that I use it just about everything. Man, this is cool. If I was a biker, I would have a Harley. I'm a bicyclist still. They're kind of a little bit different breed. Not so much. Richard, hey bro, just wondering about your diet. Yeah, so I do eat very healthy. I try to eat as healthy as I can. Nice motorcycle though. Appreciate it. That motorcycle's got a lot of life. It's been everywhere. Okay, Richard Van Meter, man, this is cool. Crater Lake is really interesting. There's a lot of stories about that here from the day. It's a very amazing story. Yeah, Crater Lake is a really amazing place. You know, Crater Lake is the deepest body of water inland, I think, in the whole of North America, and it might be, I'm not sure, it might be the deepest inland body of water in the world, maybe? I'm not sure, I forgot. I used to be right out there. Yeah, right on. Yeah, I know some van dwellers. I know some bicyclists. I know some hikers. I know some van dwellers. Man, I gotta shut this. There we go. I'm shutting this tent now. I have got to shut this tent. The air is cold, and then you add the wind to it, and it just makes it colder. And once I close this up, my body heat will start to maintain heat inside this tent. Now we're all closed in here. Do we need a light on? I got a lot. Everything I have except for my computer is all USB chargeable, and it charges off the motorcycle as I ride. My GoPro, I got battery packs, big battery packs. This is actually a solar charged battery pack. Solar charge really doesn't work that well. And then here's another big battery pack. And I have another one that I don't try to use, but it's always maintain a charge. It will jump my motorcycle if my battery goes dead. There used to be okay, we'll see if there's a link to okay, we'll see you, Richard. Thanks for coming in. Cool. Hey, thanks for subscribing, everybody. I mean, if it helps me out if you subscribe, if you're into this lifestyle, if you're into what I'm going to do. I'm going to be doing this on YouTube every evening when I set up camp. So you will know a general idea about where I am and what my camp situation is. There we go. We got some likes. We got 20 thumbs up. But we got 25 people in here. If you didn't double tap that screen yet, all you got to do is double tap that screen. It'll give me a thumbs up. It'll give me a like. And it helps the algorithm. And it pushes me even further into the process of someday getting paid. Yeah, I there is something out there at Crater Lake that explains about a submersible going down. I forget. I've been to so many places, seen so many things. I forget exactly how deep it was and what they were going down there to check marine life, one. And there was something else that they were after. Anybody else got any questions? I'm sitting out here, Little Rock, Arkansas. I'm sitting at Love's Truck Shop, Little Rock, Arkansas. That's where we're camping tonight. Look at Daddy. Anybody else? Questions? I don't know what else to tell you about where I am. Tell me what you want to know. I ain't got nothing to hide. You tell me what you want to know, and I'll be glad to let you know. Yeah, I mean, I'm in this. You seen reality TV? I'm much further outside of reality TV than you could ever be. This is true shit right here. Does Teddy have a girlfriend? Yeah, I think it's one of your dogs. Brian. I know Teddy has a shitload of friends. Teddy has a shitload of friends as far as people. And Teddy has a shitload of friends as far as animals. I mean, he's hung out with chickens, ducks, other dogs, cows, horses, your goat. So, yeah, he's not scared of anything. Do I pay taxes? Yes, I do pay taxes. As a matter of fact, when I get to Memphis, My taxes have already been prepared. I don't make no money from Facebook or YouTube, but I do hop jobs, and not every job will pay me under the table. And so I get a 1099 or a W-2, and they get sent to an address. I can't disclose that address, but all my major information goes to a certain address in Alabama. A very good friend of mine, and he handles collecting all that for me and taking care of things. And what he does is he lets me know when all that stuff comes in, and he takes it somewhere, and I got to pay to have things done. So yes, I do pay taxes. Yeah, man, I hate taxes too. I understand it and I get it, but I think it's a little out of control. I think it's a little extreme at this point. They could really relax some of it. Would help me out some. I mean, I live on the dime out here. I'll tell you this. I've been a pretty frugal person throughout my life. I'm not saying that I have never splurged. I have. And I've been, let me tell you this. I have slept on the streets of New Orleans. As a matter of fact, I slept on the steps leading down to the Great Mississippi in Jackson Square, New Orleans. And I have stayed and put up a tent and camped in the backyard of a $5 million mansion. So I have friends in high places, low places. I do not discriminate anybody. Everybody has a right to live the way they need to live. And some people are put in places that they just have current no control over the situation. And I do what I can for them. I pay sales taxes every day, yeah. Every one of us does. Every one of us. Look, Teddy is. Look, now look where he moved to. Teddy, get up here. I don't know why. He likes going down there. Now, when I lay down, he'll crawl right up on my chest. And that's where he sleeps all night. He likes his head to hang out right here on my neck so that his face is not under the blanket. We're down to 22 people. Anybody else got a question? Yeah, I mean, taxes are taxes. I pay income tax. So, yeah, if you want to break it down, income tax, sales tax, property tax. I don't pay property tax anymore. But I do pay sales tax, and I do pay income tax. Not because YouTube or Facebook pays me anything, but because I jump into jobs. How cold? The temperature here is probably now down to 50 degrees. So currently I have on 2 pairs of shorts, a pair of sweatpants, and a pair of jeans, and five shirts, 2 long sleeve and 3 short sleeve. I had a really nice hoodie from Peru made out of alpaca wool. In the States, that thing would have cost probably close to $500. But down there, it didn't cost that much. But it got stolen when I was in Sayulita, Mexico. Just this last time. Where am I? Currently, I am just outside of Little Rock, Arkansas. I'm at a Love's truck stop. Camping in a Love's truck stop. You're inside my tent. Welcome to my home. My humble abode. Daddy. I'm going to turn this light out. We don't need no light. Do we need a light? Nah, we're fine. You live 3 hours from Little Rock, Arkansas? Lewis? Hey, I hung out with a guy named Gonzalez in Totos. No. It might have been in Totos Santos, in the California Baja Sur, Mexico. Lee, how you doing, son? So just so everybody knows, Lee kind of grew up with my son. A very good guy. As a matter of fact, I consider him my son. How you doing, buddy? Everything good on you? Texarkana. I just came through Texarkana. That's where I was last night. No, 2 nights ago. I was in Texarkana. No, I came through Texarkana yesterday. I camped just outside of Texarkana, the next town up. I camped along the highway. I forget the next town up. Mobilina? Is that what it is? Mobilina is the next. Now I'm getting confused with places I've been. Yeah, Mobilina. I camped in Mobilina last night. Just outside of town. Just north of the town. Cool, it's good to hear, Lee. Keep your head up, man. You can't see your future when your head's down. You gotta keep your head up. Rough, tough, and in the glory. You gotta keep your head up. The only way you see your future and where you're going is with your head up. You put your head down, you fall to the ground. You always gotta keep your head up. That's how I made it where I am. Always keep your head up. We got 34 people in here. It goes up, it goes down, it goes up. Anybody got any questions for me? We're sitting out here just outside of Little Rock, Arkansas, camping in a tent. My Harley's parked right over there, and my tent is right behind a tractor trailer. We're in a Love's truck stop. And we're trying to get to Memphis, Tennessee. That's good. Always remember that, Lee. You can only see your future and where you want to go in life by keeping your head up. I used to walk around with my head down. And it got me nowhere. Sometimes it's really hard to keep your head up. But remember this, your mom and dad want your head up. They want to see your face. You know what I'm talking about. Why don't I ride a gold wing? I'm not a gold wing guy. One, I'm a Harley guy. Never even rode a gold wing. When I leave the country on that Sportster, the parts become more readily available than any other part outside of the United States. Other than a Honda, some Yamaha, a lot of motorcycles from Mexico and into Central America are Italian and Chinese. Just always remember that, Lee. Your mom and dad want to see your face. Even if you got to carry a temporary frown. Keep your head up, bud. It's the only way you see your future. And it's the only way you can see how to get there. Somebody walking behind me? No. There ain't nobody out there. I can tell you this, even when we're in a truck stop, if somebody even screws around with this tent or gets close to it, Teddy knows. He'll let me know. What you're seeing is the tent flapping around. Or my shadow, I don't know. Could possibly be, I mean, the trucker might have poked his head around the corner, I don't know. That scared me. Did you see a figure of a body out there? Are you seeing this stuff shaking around? Oh, if you're seeing that, that's the reflect. That is the outside, the fly bouncing off the screen. Missy F. You're just scrolling through and stop to listen. All right, well, I'll explain myself real quick, Missy. I don't know how long you've been in here. I am a motorcycle vagabond. I spend my life traveling on a Harley with my little dog, Teddy, which is sleeping right now. And we travel all through Canada, United States, Mexico, and Central America. Currently, we're just outside of Little Rock, Arkansas, in a Love's truck stop, headed towards Memphis, Tennessee. Looks windy. You're damn right. And they've been saying all day that this wind was going to slow down and stop. And it hasn't done nothing but picked up and blew harder. Awesome. Well, I hope you like it. I got a Facebook and a YouTube channel. I'm posting constantly. You might want to go check it out and see if it's for you. Got 49 people in the room, 44. Hey, if you like what's going on here, you can double tap the screen. It'll give me a thumbs up, and it helps the algorithm for myself. Don't cost a dime and takes you 2 seconds to make me happy. So make me happy. I don't know. Anybody else got any questions? I mean, I kind of went through a ton of stuff tonight. I've been on here an hour and 28 minutes. I've never done this. I've never done a live that long. Have you been to Alaska? Yes. Not anytime recently. To tell you the truth, I don't like being in the cold. Do I eat rotisserie chickens? Plenty of them. Plenty of them. And Teddy loves them too. Look at Teddy Bone. Teddy Bone. Teddy. Questions. I'll answer anything. I'll answer anything about my life until I have to take my pants off. That ain't happening. But anything you want to know, here's Teddy. He rides on a Harley with me. There's plenty of videos of him on YouTube and Facebook. You can watch him ride on the Harley. He is a gas tank surfer. I invite you to go check out all my stuff. Like I said, I am a true vagabond. No, I set my phone down. It's so true that I'm a vagabond. It don't get any better than that. It's my life. It's my way of life. Vagabond. It wasn't last night that the cop came in 9 o'clock this morning. I was just getting ready to pack things up. I just made coffee, had cereal. I eat oatmeal. A lot of people don't know that. I eat oatmeal with apple and raisin in. Fresh chopped apples and fresh raisins. I put it in my oatmeal. And I just got done eating, and Teddy just got done eating. And I was in the tent, and I was organizing bags to get ready to take them out and put them on the bike, and tear the tent down. And he pulled up, blowing the horn. We'll say it like that. The reality of it is I just got done organizing things in the tent, to tell the absolute truth. And I stepped behind a tree and was taking a leak. And he pulled up and blew the horn. He got out. He was coming towards the tent. I said, "Hey, I remember hearing him taking a leak." He said, "All right, I'll wait." But yeah, he was cool. Did he subscribe? I don't know. I told him that I was on YouTube. As a matter of fact, I let him watch a short. He was like, "Oh man, that's cool." So I did have a little video with him. I did video him a little bit. So yeah, I've been caught before. Usually if you explain things and you're forthcoming with the information, generally they're pretty happy to see you. I don't know if he subscribed. It'd be cool if he did. Make it short with this video. What I do is, you can go on my YouTube channel, and you can find my lives. You can find all my lives. I think I'm going to do all my camp lives will look like my sticker. I think that's what I'm going to do. But anyway, guys, we're in this an hour and 33 minutes. I appreciate everybody for coming in. I enjoyed this so much. I hope you did. Once again, I appreciate you all. And we'll be right back here again tomorrow night, and you'll see where I am. And hopefully I'm in Memphis, Tennessee, and you get to meet a very good friend of mine. Right on, Night Owl X07. Right on. I'm going to get out of here. I got to do some YouTube and Facebook stuff. I got to publish this video so that it's available for everybody. Man, it's going to be a long one. I don't even know how much battery time. I'm down to 13%, and I started out at 92%. I'm down to 32% battery. It's got to go on the charger, I'm going to produce this. It'll come out and it'll look like my sticker. All right, guys? Thank you all. Thank you all. Thank you all. I appreciate you more than you'll ever know. Have a good night and have a good day. I wish you all well. Good night, fellas.